Hi everyone, welcome to All Four Queens 555. Interesting yesterday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Um, I did. I just sort of did some creative stuff really, and sort of got my head into that. So you focus. I mean, that's the best way to meditate sometimes, isn't it? But obviously, I have. I'm going to say unknown species, shapeshifter, reptilian, whatever. I don't actually know. But I was just watching a reader a minute ago, and you remember I said there was someone trying to force their way into my energy to heal, and it's supposedly the divine masculine, but it isn't the divine masculine. It's one of the harem. Hence why I posted about the harem, because I get the impression that whoever has been trying to impersonate me for many years, and there's been quite a few of them, they've all had the luxury of my energy, because obviously I've been attached to certain people, not necessarily directly attached, but obviously an attachment there in terms of a cord or something, and they've taken the benefit of that, and now obviously all those cords have been broken and cut and removed and whatever. They feel entitled to my energy for two reasons. One, because they've been using my energy to pretend to be a divine feminine, and to try and attract obviously masculines, and take away their free will by being deceptive. But also, and obviously this is in the spiritual realm, not just in the physical realm, because we see things that happen in the spiritual realm where people cloak in other people's energy, which is exactly what people have done with mine. So they've tried to cloak in my energy to try and attract, obviously. And we know that these undesirables, i.e. the witches and the warlocks and all those groups, they go after successful people and they steal their abundance. And obviously from the female point of view, they try and get pregnant as quick as possible so that they're attached to the masculine for life, really. And the feminine do, and the masculine do the same thing. So at the moment, I've got somebody who's obviously obsessed with the masculine, who's obsessed with trying to pretend to be me, and is trying to force their way into my energy to be able to cloak in my energy, heal in my energy, but also try and pretend to be me so that he thinks that they're me. But I'm pretty sure now that as people are starting to awaken, you can see through the cracks, because people can't hold it and they can't perform in it anymore. The illusion's broken, and like I said before, the timelines have all collapsed. So the old way of trying to do stuff is not working. So obviously they're trying to force into my energy. And in doing so, I was in prayer and I said it's the final destination, because what they've got to remember is they're not fighting me. And when they try and break my aura, God is a spirit, ancestors are spirits, archangels are spirits, and so is Jesus, and celestial beings are spirits. So now they're fighting the very thing that they stole from. So they're not fighting me, but in my energy, there's a lot going on. So I'm going to call this unknown species, but that's basically what they're trying to do. So the lesson here is keep your energy cleansed, try and do as much as you can. And obviously your guides have got it anyway. I mean, I know mine have, because it is a final destination, and I know that my ancestors are fed up with this energy, so they'll be getting rid of it anyway. So keep the faith, and I'll catch you on the next one. Sending you much love and much healing. See you later. Bye.